Hello and welcome everybody. Sorry tonight's show is started a little early, but we're gonna go ahead and run with it. We're gonna start with saying hi to people in chat. First one in here was Pontoon Jody. We even have Tim Molina. We have Mike Sampson. First time casting adventures, welcome in. Size Matters. Bugman22, Danimals Creations. Mike Sampson, Yak Shore Outdoors. I just said Butterflies and Sunshines, welcome in. Let's see who else. Shirley T, Gene Tillman, welcome in. Those of you that are in the Battleship tournament, please stay tuned for after this. After we get done talking with Tim Molina, we will be doing the drawings for the Battleship tournament. Fish on Ed Evans.
There you go.
We got Echo. Big Skip.
I don't have YouTube or anything on.
It sounds like there's an echo coming from somewhere.
I came in straight off the link you sent me. I didn't even turn. I shut off my YouTube.
Let's try that. Nope, still got echo. We got Mark with Starfish and Coffee in here.
Hey, Mark. Still echo?
Check. Yep, still got it.
I'm going to go out and come back?
Go ahead. Go ahead and try that one more time. I don't have anything open, Tim or Dan.
How's that?
Is that good?
I wasn't hearing echo. Better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay.
So, how long you been into catfishing?
My whole life.
The whole
Channel
life?
cats mostly.
Okay.
I only been catching blues about 7 years, I guess.
Hello, Mr. Tully. Welcome in.
Mr. Who?
Tully. Tully 41.
Oh, Mr. Tully. Hey, Mr. Tully. I'm sorry I can't see chat.
I'm watching.
I'm on my
watching
phone.
the region for you. Mr. Look Lady came in. Everybody that you know in chat's coming in saying hi.
Hi, everybody.
We had 23 awesome people in chat with 13 thumbs up.
Right on.
So, give us a little feedback on yourself.
What do you want to know? You ask me the question and I'll answer it.
At what age did you start getting into catfishing?
Oh, late in life. Big catfishing anyway, you know. We always fish for catfish because that's what's in the river here.
Oh, yeah.
But the blues and the flatheads, they're down south, so I didn't start doing that till way later. And seriously, about 7 years ago, which was my late 40s.
No.
Here's your number one fan, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Robin's my number one fan?
Of course.
Right on.
Sorry I'm late, but my phone wasn't updating. It was dead.
Hey, that happens all the time. Laptops and computers update at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So
Stampy, hi.
when did you first meet the most infamous, famous people, uh, Muddy Rivers, Chris Flores?
About the same time, I guess. He was actually the one who got me back into fishing. When I lost my leg, I had stopped fishing for a while, and then I met Chris, and he agreed to take me out. One leg,
Yeah.
kind of hard. We went. Actually booked a trip with him, and
No. Not
caught up.
only is he a guide service, but he also makes some awesome rods.
Yeah, yeah, he does actually.
Pontoon Jody says, "No way! I'm Tim's number one fan. I will fight you for it, Robin."
Wow, Jody.
So, which Chris Flores' rods do you like the best? The
I
flathead rod or the blue cat rod?
I use the flathead rod more than any of them, even though I have them all. But the reason why I use the flathead rod because it's a little shorter. I fish out of the wheelchair most of the time, and it's just a little easier to manage for me.
Right.
And it doesn't give anything away by being shorter. It's got all the backbone and you need, and
And
so
I'm sorry I'm late, but I was misled by my co-hosts.
No, it was you. That was a StreamYard thing.
Tim, I am so glad you are here. And Chris
thank you.
Flores is a great guy. Awesome
Yeah,
guy.
he is a real good guy. But this is not about Chris Flores. This is about me.
That's
Right.
right. But I was going to ask you that was leading into the next question is, was there, once he got you back into fishing with modifying your chair, was there any modifications that you would redo or that you would want to redo to fit you better?
Oh yeah, I've already gone through several. Just different tweaking, this and that.
What's been
From
the biggest upgrade?
I think the arms to hold on to the rod holders. The rod holders were originally on my chair were on the arms, and now they're on the sides and they jet out because they're more stable.
Right.
Now, how are you locking the modified wheelchair now?
Oh, I love it. I've
That
only used it twice this year though, because everything else has been on the boat.
right. Uh, you, I know you fish Elephant Butte a lot, right?
Yeah, Elephant Butte, Caballo, some of the bird preserves that are down south. Everything's down south for us because there are no big catfish up north.
Right. And you're in Albuquerque, right?
Hmm.
Have you ever fished the Great Muddy River?
Have I ever fished what?
The Muddy River.
Well, the Muddy River is just Rio Grande. It's just another term for it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a little section that that people call the Muddy River or whatever because it's where the big flatheads are.
right.
But it's still the Rio Grande. It's not a branch or not a separate river or anything like that.
Oh, just a part that's all grown in with tall grasses on both sides.
Yeah, just a lot of reeds, a lot of
Right.
cattails.
I was wondering
Right,
about
right now
that.
it's flooded, big time flooded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, down south the river's like a mile across.
Wow. What is
So,
it typically?
I mean, sometimes it's no more in a ditch, and it'll get back that way after probably by September.
Where's your favorite place to fish?
It was probably Elephant Butte.
what is your biggest blue?
Mm, somewhere a little over 35 pounds. I haven't hit 40 yet.
Well,
What's
you're
your
fishing too.
what's your best fishing story that you have?
Funniest or
You
best or
you do what you think.
what? One time we were fishing at night. Actually, was fishing with Chris Flores and this other guy, Drew. I don't know if you guys know who Drew is, but he's a guy I used to hang around a while back. And we were at the butte, but we were fishing up the river. And my wife was sitting at the very back of the boat. She was with us. Water. We started to take on water. Everybody was looking around like, and I told her, I'm not going to tell her to move. You tell her. And so Chris finally had to tell her that she needed to move up a little bit because where she was sitting, she was sinking the boat. That
Oh
was a
no.
pretty good story.
I would be horrified. I guess that's why I sit in the middle of the boat.
That's why I don't go on boats, period. That's why I do not go on boats, period. They sink too quick and too fast.
Do you have a favorite rod rig?
Me?
Yeah.
I use some modified Carolina rig for the most part. And I was telling Navid earlier about my favorite rod that I use is the the flathead rod, Muddy River flathead rod.
Nice. Now is that more flexible, stiffer? What is it that draws you to it?
It's just the stoutness of it is what I like. I mean, it's got a very, very sensitive tip. I mean, you can catch a 1-pounder and you'll know it when he's biting. But I've never had a Muddy River rod break or malfunction in any way. So I don't see any reason to change.
I wouldn't change if you found a rod that you like and the gear that you like. It wouldn't be worth changing because you know how it handles. You got the right rod, you got the right reel, and the right line.
I can't use a longer rod like Avid uses a 12-foot rod. I could never cast that, especially not out of a chair.
Right. Brian B in here saying, yo, 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 I'm here as Tim's #1 fan. Who's going to fight me for it?
Me.
Danny Stone, welcome in.
Welcome back, Danny. Thank you for sending everybody over there. I appreciate that.
That was awesome, Danny. Thank you for doing that.
Boy, Tim, everybody's fighting for you. #1 fan position. Brian B, Jody, myself.
It's all talk. I know it.
It's going to be a Royal
No,
Rumble
it
with
isn't.
it. Oh, no, Mark's in on the fight. So you got everybody in here trying to fight for your #1 fan position.
I really don't have no fans because I don't fish too much, you know.
No, it's not. It's not that you're not fishing too much. It's you're in everybody's lives. You're supporting everybody's channel, and
It's because of you, not
it's
because
because
of
of who
fishing.
you are, what you do in the community.
Yeah. Tell that to Kevin and the Golden Whiskers or whatever the heck those awards are called.
Oh, Palmetto Cat. You should have been part of the supporters quite a few times over that one.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I don't care about any of that, really.
Neither do I, really, because I'd rather be more helpful with helping smaller channels and putting people's faces to names and interviewing people.
I'm not really a respecter of person, you know. I do what I can.
Right.
Kevin, I'm going to send him a blooper from today's show because I did take a fall during the show. And I did it when I was teasing J-Dog about how to unhook, your rig when it's stuck. And because he's lost a lot of weight today when Tara took the overall top most fish.
Congratulations to Tara.
Fish.
She did a heck of a job.
And then I have to give it out to Halana. Thank you, Mark, for putting that out there.
Tim, Mark says Tim is always there for everyone in chat and is real as it gets.
Oh, you know what I wanted to say was happy birthday to Eric V. Today's his birthday, and I don't know if anybody knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Happy
We
birthday,
will.
Eric B. If you're in here.
Happy birthday, Eric.
And
Yeah.
Jody has a question for you, Tim.
Yes, ma'am.
Ask him about his hummingbird shorts.
Oh, it's on my YouTube channel. Actually, had a hummingbird land in the palm of my hand, hung out for a little while, and then
beautiful.
took off.
Yeah, weren't you feeding him like a little thumbnail of sweet water?
No, I didn't feed him anything. He just came and hung out.
Oh, that's cool.
You got a little buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I went outside to take a break from my job. I was just sitting there on the concrete, on the sidewalk, and he just came and landed right on my hand.
Thank you, Mark, for sharing out Tim Molina's link.
And he was actually there for quite a while, but I didn't snap to get my phone out to start filming. So I thought this would be a good video.
Oh, we got another New Mexican in here with us, Tim.
Who's that?
The infamous alien, Mr. Duggar.
Oh, Mr. Duggar. I've yet to meet Mr. Duggar in person, but one day we will.
He's,
That would
by
be
what I
great.
understand, he's up around Santa Fe area.
Yeah, he's a little more bit north of me. We're always making plans, but it always seems to fall through.
Who's the,
Those bite, don't they?
who do you like fishing with the most, Tim?
What do you mean?
When you go out fishing and you meet up with someone, who do you like fishing with the most? Is it your wife? Is it Chris? Is it someone else? Is it?
No, my wife, she doesn't she used to like to fish, and then I don't know if it was just a thing, but now she doesn't never go with me anymore. It's seldom that I can get her to go. So I have a few friends that I fish with. I've been really looking for a partner because it's hard to go by yourself when you're in my condition.
Oh yeah,
But,
I understand that.
I fish, I fish with Chris quite a bit, but not anymore because he's always so busy. So now it's like once a month, or something like that.
Hey, I would take once a month to fish with you, or Chris, or Chris Flores. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
But,
Chris, this is a busy time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, for him. Well, he's actually in Hawaii right now visiting his daughter.
Okay.
For a week.
That's nice.
I got my shout out to Hog Leg.
Hog Leg.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
It's actually
That's
not a Hog Leg
another
mug.
good
I just put the sticker on there.
I done that with a mug, and I did that with the Ozark Trail coffee cup, and I put catfish and crappie sticker on it.
Yeah, I got catfish and coffee stickers all over the place.
Now I got mugs with everybody's stickers on it, except for Jody's, or not Jody's, but Robin and yours.
I'll tell you, Robin, who I would like to fish with, and that's Tom. Tom and Aaron. I'd like to go out to the dock.
Oh, the infamous dock?
Yeah, the infamous dock, or the famous dock. If I could plan a trip and make it happen, that would be the place that I would go. And there's a lot of places and a lot of people I would love to fish with.
But Tom's
I
your
think
number
they'd
one,
be
huh?
on top of the list, yeah.
That is great.
Brian B says, Tim is a way better captain than Chris. I say we vote him in.
And Danimals replied, Tim was going to be a big help and meet up with me to deliver my piece to Kevin at CatCon. But I just couldn't get it done in time. I really appreciated that.
In a way, it worked out good, though, Dan, because it broke and I would have got the blame.
No, you wouldn't know.
No, but yeah, I was going to stop when we were driving through Oklahoma, but just the time frame just didn't match up.
Yeah, I understand that.
Danny says, amen, brother Tim. I need a fishing partner that will carry all the gear and let me just carry my fat belly to a chair.
Well, I need a fishing partner to carry my chair.
Hey, hey, you got Danimal for that one. Dan says, no, if you'd have taken it, it wouldn't have gotten broken.
Yeah, probably not. You're right.
Because sometimes when you ship it, things, the people that ship it, they don't take care of it no matter how you have it packaged, and the delicate parts will snap.
It says fragile and they throw it like a football.
Yeah.
No, they do that quite well. So, what
Yeah,
line? Go
I
ahead.
feel for these guys who have to ship rods and stuff because they have to pack them so well.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
The last 3 rods and reels I shipped, I had them wrapped up and packed so good and bubble wrapped. It took someone almost 30 minutes to get it unwrapped.
But that's better. What does
Oh,
that say?
Speaking of the devil,
we got the devil come in to say hello to you, Tim.
Who's the devil?
Muddy River Catfishing, Chris Flores.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? How's your trip going?
And we have Palmetto Cats that just jumped in. I need to get your email again, Chris Flores.
so what's your other hobbies, Tim?
I like to go to the casino from time to time. I've been a gambler since I was a kid. Maybe not as much anymore, but I still like to go. You know, I like to play poker. There's
Oh, so you play the tables?
Yeah, but when I was a kid, when I say a kid, I mean my 20s, my 30s. I could sit at a poker table 12 hours and go to work and come back and play again. Now, 3, 4 hours and I am wore out. I don't have the concentration anymore. So all that's limited now.
Hello, Fish and Fever. Welcome in. Now, Albuquerque is loaded with casinos, isn't it?
Well, there's 4 or 5 here, around.
You know what I think would be fun is at CatCon is to get a whole group and just go fishing, hang out for an hour fishing together.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd
Wouldn't
be
that be a
awesome.
good
Have
time?
people at CatCon go fishing for a couple hours on either Tennessee or one of the good rivers down there.
There's so much water there, man. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
I was just so amazed at all the water in Tennessee and Kentucky, Arkansas.
Brian B says, Tim, Texas Hold'em, and it's on, Tim.
Right on.
I want to say hi to Austin real quick. I met up with him on the James River when I went down to see Dustin. Same thing with Stand 3. So I got to, I really, really am pointing on towards meeting people. So Tom is your number one. Other than the dock, if you and Tom could meet up anywhere, where would you like to fish with Tom?
I don't know. I would be up to him because he knows the waters over there more than me. I'm far away.
I'm talking anywhere in the world. This is a fantasy trip that you could plan.
I don't think I have a fantasy to fish outside the United States, to be honest with you. I mean, some people say they'd like to go for Wells catfish or red-tailed catfish or something like that. I mean, I fished the ocean before, and it's awesome, but I really like catfishing. So, I mean, I'd like to, fish some of the quality waters that you guys have down that, in your part of the world.
I seriously, since starting catfishing, don't want to catch anything else.
Yeah.
Even walleye to eat and catfish just for the pleasure of the fight.
Fishing Fever asks, who in the U.S. would you fish with, Tim?
Who? Well, I've already said I'd like. I mean, the list is long. And just about everybody on that's here in chat probably I'd want to fish with. You know, given I'd like to fish with Dave from because he's also in a wheelchair.
Right.
Yep.
I think that would be awesome because I see that guy, man. He's in a chair. He throws a cast net. He gets in a kayak. He inspires me. That guy.
Double hook angling. I mean, he's great.
He is.
He's a great guy. He ties rigs. He goes crappie fishing. He crawls down the bank to fish. He gets in
Yeah.
kayaks. He catfishes. Welcome in, CBA.
Hey, CVA. It's funny because I can't, I have a tendency to fall. That's why I have the Great Dane. He's being trained as my service dog. He's only 10 months old. And the last few days I've fallen each day I've been out fishing. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
just part of life.
it is. So how did you adjust from, having the chair versus not having the chair?
You mean from being able to walk to having to be in the chair?
To fishing, not being able to walk, to going in a chair to make it better
It's
for
hard.
you.
It's hard. I actually went through a little bit of a depression, which is strange for me because I don't get too depressed. I just kind of take things as they come. But when I lost my leg, it was hard because you can't traipse up and down the street. There's a lot of streams here, especially in the north. Trout fishing, fly fishing, things like that, and even the river. Going jumping in and out of the places that you can, and on the bank.
Yeah.
And all that just went away. Now you got to go to a set spot that I can get in, and it's real limited. And I mean that was a big adjustment.
Yeah.
I understand that one.
Jody says she feels for me. Her knee got busted up from falling 3 weeks ago. Jody, I hope it gets better soon.
Welcome in, fishing local 252.
252.
So if anybody in chat has any questions for Tim, feel free to ask him. We have Catfish and Crappie sharing out your link, and we have a squabble on who's Tim's number one fan.
What's your favorite bait? I'm sorry, David. Go ahead. I didn't mean to talk over you.
You're good. I'm just going to say it's a 5-way squabble over whose number one fan is Tim. Who's Tim's?
I'll say this: the one who knows really knows. There's very few people I actually talk to on a regular basis. And,
yeah, but I think I do know who you really talk to on a regular basis.
I want to hear Tim say it.
No, I don't want to say it because it's not for public ears.
Okay.
Hey, Hogleg Catfish, welcome
Hogleg
in.
says, I am Tim's number one fan.
Well, now it just went 6 ways.
How's it feel to be so loved, Tim? Did you realize you were so loved?
I always knew I was special since the day I was born.
There you go. Yeah. You're God's little light to the world.
Oh, Jody just told Hogleg to get in the back of the line. Now Melissa comes in and says, I'm Tim's number one fan. Hogleg, step back.
Fresno says, I'm Tim's number one fan. I think it's not 6 ways. I think it's going to be 37. Since 37 are in here, and I appreciate each and every one of them. There's my bestie, Melissa.
37?
So, yeah, we have 37
right
awesome people in here.
Now share us out. We got to get 50 in here so we can give away a rod.
There you go.
Like Tim says, if we get 50 people watching, already got it set up, but I'm not going to do it until Tim says to, and he wants 50 people in chat. Let's get it out there.
There's a couple questions for you, Tim. You just erased it on me.
Whoops, I'm sorry.
First, Fish and Fever asked, who got you into fishing? And he apologized if it was already been answered.
Well, actually, it hasn't been answered because the person who got me into fishing was my grandfather. My grandfather really fished a lot, and he used to take me with him when I was just a little kid, like 5 years old, 4 years old.
No,
We used
we
to go
didn't get
camp,
to that.
camp
We
for a
didn't
week,
get to that question yet.
I'm
and
sorry, Tim, go ahead.
he's the one that taught me how to fish. You know,
Were you just fishing just whatever you could catch, or does he
mostly
fish?
trout. When I was a kid, we mostly fished for trout.
What's your biggest, was it brown or rainbow or what?
Here in New Mexico, we got German browns, we got rainbows, we got cutthroats, we got native Gila trout. We get a lot of trout. We got some quality trout waters too up north, like in the Animas River and world class trout fishing.
Nice.
But
What,
we also have little streams like the Hemis River that where you can actually sometimes see the fish, the backs of the fish on the because the water's so shallow.
oh, right.
We have lakes where you got to sneak up because if they see your shadow, you'll never catch them.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, not big lakes, but little lakes, on the mountains.
little lakes and it's crystal clear water.
Yeah.
Palmetto Cats has a statement. It says, "I love seeing Tim out there with Chris Flores. They've had some awesome adventures and some hilarious stories when Tim is fishing. He is all
Yeah. Whether even if we don't catch anything when we go with Chris, he's a fun guy to fish or just to hang out with.
oh
He's got a
yeah,
good. We have some
Daniels
laughs.
asked him, did YouTube give you the real push to to really get after catfishing?
YouTube?
That's his
Uh,
question. Yeah. Was
I
it
don't
YouTube
know.
or was it something else?
I don't really know because at at the time, when I was already starting, then I got introduced to the catfish community, and it was kind of the what we know as today as the catfish community was just kind of just starting. I mean, there were several people around, but it wasn't like every night or every day. Some people have gone by the wayside that were friends. Uh, some people were still around and have gotten big time. And so I kind of think like I grew up along with it. Even though my channel, I had never really pushed it. Didn't even make a video until a while back. I mean, it's not something that interests me you know, to make 8 cents off of a YouTube video.
Makes sense. That's, yeah. Yaxor Outdoors wants to know favorite bait and technique.
Mm, I'd like to anchor and just drop some shad in. Shad's our predominant bait here. So cut shad.
I'd
and
like to
go ahead.
welcome a couple of people in. Cool Cat Fishing came in and Outdoors with Otis. That's a new name for me.
And Pontoon Jody has a question for you. What made you decide to try Cheetos for carp bait?
I think it was Chris's idea to begin with. Not only carp, but bluegill, sunfish, they all like that. Cheetos. Just free line it out there on a small hook and they attack it.
Small hooks, Cheetos, bright color and flavorful.
Yeah.
I'd go after that Cheetos, even though I wouldn't want to get the hook.
It's funny though. All the bluegills are around attacking the Cheetos. You kind of chum the water a little bit.
Right.
And then a big old carp will come up and chase them all away and he'll go for it.
Keith Doc Reed is in the house. Catfish and Crappie said, everybody sign up. How did he word it? I'm trying to find it now because moved on me, but he was telling everybody to go sign up to your channel.
Yeah,
Hogleg said, "How much did you win at the last time you went to the casino?"
I lost the last time I went to the casino. I'll be honest about it. I lost. I went with my
Jody, I
mom.
don't.
I went
Jody,
with
I
my
don't
mom
think.
last weekend. I probably lost $600 playing the slots.
Jody, I don't think there'd be very many people that want to take a hook out of Bigfoot's jaw.
Tim Molina, you just got a new subscriber, Mike Sampy, and
Oh, thank
Melissa
you, Mr.
says,
Sampson.
"I have
Willis?
been subbed to him since I met him. What you talking about, Willis?"
Yeah, Melissa's been a good supporter. Her and
Jody,
Howard both.
Jody wants to know what's your favorite slot at a casino.
Right now I like those carnival ones. I know what Jody's favorite slot is. It's
What's that?
the what is it? The Cleopatra's.
I want to say hello to Hillbilly Hippie. Welcome in. Long time no see.
Hi,
But
Hillbilly Hippie.
playing slot machines, you're never gonna make money. It's just entertainment.
No, you'll have a better chance on the tables to make money like the blackjack or Texas Hold'em or 5 card stud. Wouldn't
But
you agree?
I had to pay taxes last year because I hit a couple of jackpots.
Oh, I'm sure you
Last
did.
last March, I hit a $15,000 one and another one a little bit less than that.
Nice.
And I didn't have losses to that effect. So
Jody
that
says
was
I
it.
always win on Cleopatra.
What did she say?
She says she always wins on Cleopatra.
And Danny says, "Best slot machine ever is Buffalo's."
Yeah, my mom likes to play those buffaloes.
When Buffalo's is hot, it's hot.
Yeah, there's so
Mark
many other
says
of those
Willy
games.
Wonka is his favorite slot of choice.
There's so many of those buffalo games now that I wish they would just kept the original one.
Yeah, the original ones are the better. You remember when they used to have the fishing slot machine? There was a
Oh
button
yeah,
as
where
you went.
your chair would actually even move and
Uh-huh.
They do
And
still have the shake features.
yeah,
yeah,
they had
but
a big old giant screen and you'd catch a fish and
yeah, this one you'd go through the wheels and trigger the bonus, and if you got certain things on the wheel, you'd go into a fishing mode, and it'd give you a chance to catch a certain fish. The bigger the fish, the bigger the prize.
I wish I could read the chat.
And if you got if you got a shark, you won a jackpot.
Small Waters Charters, John, he says, "My daughter's a bartender at the local casino. She's the real winner. Great tips."
Yeah,
Oh yeah, them waitresses at the casinos, they make good tips.
And then Danimal says, "Liberty Sevens is my slot. Hit for 30K on one."
wow.
I haven't
I
been
never
to.
hit anything that big on a slot machine.
Yeah, and the progressive ones, because they still have the mini, minor, major, and then the
Grand.
grand.
We got Justin that came in. We got Small Water Charters that came in.
Dustin says, "Dang it, sorry I'm late. How y'all doing?"
Mr. Dustin.
Yep, that's
Yep.
Dustin. He was so nice when I went to visit him. His daughter, his son, his wife, his father-in-law. I mean, it was just a great time. Very, very family oriented.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids, Tim?
No, I don't have any kids of my own. My wife has 2 kids. They're grown. They're adults. I have a bunch of grandkids.
Oh yeah, do you take them fishing?
I've taken my grandsons fishing. They love it. They still remember, catching their first catfish.
Oh, absolutely.
So, what is the pros and cons of living out in the desert?
The pros and cons.
Right.
I love it. I mean, I don't. I love living out in here. I mean, in Albuquerque is not really the desert. We're kind of in a big valley. We have mountains
Right.
to the east, and we're kind of centrally located. It's not like the Mojave Desert or something like that. The cons is the heat, probably in the summertime, and
Yeah.
if you're not used to it, it's really bad. It's like me going back east and dealing with the humidity.
Yeah, it's a real
And
dry climate out there too.
yeah, also there's not that much opportunity here. You gotta
No, work related. There's not much opportunity. I know
you
that.
gotta you gotta be a go getter if you want to make money and survive.
Oh yeah.
Like in Phoenix, if I were to go to Phoenix, or I lived in Las Vegas for about 7 years, and I mean, there's just way more opportunity for the one who wants to go out and get it, and the wages are a lot better.
Tim, Jody is asking a very good question. She says, any fishing trips planned on coming up?
Not till July. I might go in June, just somewhere here local,
What's the big
but
trip in July?
I'm planning on going a couple of days to down south to the Butte in July after the 4th.
Everybody in chat, please share this out because Tim says when we hit 50 in here, he will do a giveaway. So let's share it out and get people in here.
Dustin's asking how you're doing, Tim.
I'm doing okay. I mean, I've had my health issues lately, but I get by. Thankfully, I'm still able to work and still able to fish every once in a while and do the things I like to do.
A few more people have stopped in. Pure Blood Prepper and Fish on Ed Evans. So see, Tim, all your friends are coming in.
Yep. And we got more coming in. As soon as we get up to 50, Tim says he's going to do a giveaway. So,
Well, truthfully, we're gonna do it regardless at the end of the show. But if we
yeah,
do it 50,
I know. I'm still trying to help get Robin out there.
yeah, give
I
Robin
appreciate. I like just
some
meeting the
views.
people.
Well, yesterday you surprised me and you did something amazing. Sorry, Tim. I just have to say this because we, as you know, we help a lot of people in chat on lives and stuff, and we also host a lot of people that are doing things for veterans. And Robin went 300 miles yesterday with her boat to Sandusky Bay to take a vet out fishing. Even
That's
though she had,
awesome, man.
even though she had boat technical issues, she had help getting the boat out there, getting it anchored, taking a vet fishing, and had a blast.
The best part of it is the vet and I will remain in contact.
Yeah, that's
And he got hooked onto a couple fish, and one was about a 35 pounder, but it got off right
whoa.
at the edge of the boat. Not a 35, sorry, 25. And at the and he says, I still count that as a fish. And I said, this is your trip. You get to count it if you want it. And then he did pull in a 11-pound catfish, and he goes, I didn't realize they were so slimy yet so gritty. And I said, oh yeah.
Here's something I hardly don't ever eat catfish. I
And
don't
I,
know. I'm
I
not
had to
really a
give her,
catfish fan to eat. I mean, I catch them and release them, even the small ones. Once in a while, we'll keep some, but very rarely. I mean, I like to eat walleye or better,
Oh yeah, me too.
or other kinds of fish, but I don't know. I'm just not a catfish fan for the taste.
So is walleye your favorite fish to eat, or is there another fish that you like to
I
eat
think
more?
so. Of freshwater fish, I think walleye is my favorite.
I'd
Crazy
agree with
Hillbilly
that
came
one.
in.
I'd agree with that one with walleye and crappie being the favorite.
See, I'm bluegill. I like bluegill too. Walleye's my top, but bluegill is up there.
Well, I don't eat bluegill because I feed them to something much bigger to get them on the hook.
I know it's bait.
I know. I take bluegills, 7-inch bluegill, and make it into 37 or 47-pound fish.
I do have a cute little story that happened today, Tim. I think you'd appreciate this because it was a young boy. He's probably preteen. I was on the live doing the women's fishing, tournament today, which I skunked again. So watch for the name change. And he comes running over and he goes, "Look what I just caught! Look what I just caught!" And he shows me the picture of his bass. And he was just so proud. I didn't know this kid. He was fishing down from me. And he was just so proud that he was fishing alone, got a bass, and had to show it to someone, even if it was a stranger. It was the cutest thing.
I
And that's what
remember.
I go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
That's the cutest thing that I like to see is all the young people doing something outside, not getting into trouble, getting away from electronics and having fun with it.
We had
Yeah.
a
There's Dave.
we had a
Hi.
community pond. We still have it here in Albuquerque. The house where I grew up was probably a couple miles away. We used to take the bus there or walk and fish. And I remember I caught a fish. I was probably 11 years old. It was like a 14-inch rainbow trout. I was so happy with that fish. I drug it on a stringer all the way home on the bus. Everybody was looking at me funny. I got home, the fish was all demolished. But it was the
That's,
happiest day of my life that day
oh, I
because I had
bet.
gone by myself and I caught a fish and
Danny
so I
Stone,
could
now
see how
that
that
is a
kid.
perfect sandwich.
What's that?
Danny Stone says, I take a bluegill fillet, a walleye fillet, and put them between 2 catfish fillets, fish sandwich.
Danny, that would be one heck of a sandwich. I'd like to welcome in Crazy Hillbilly, Outdoors with Otis. Double Hook Angling came in also. And
Dave?
yep,
Yep.
they did.
Now, what what jigs do you use to catch bait fish with, or do you use jigs?
I seldom use them. Chad has sent me some jigs. Actually, D has. And I use them every once in a while and, to catch crappie or other fish like that. But we can't fish with crappie here. So as far as bait fish, I don't really use like a jig to catch like bluegill or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Mike Zampi says, if you ever get in East Tennessee, let's go fishing.
Mr. Sampson. Mr. Sampson has called me Tim. How did he say it? Monilla. Since I met him.
I was
I
wondering.
want to welcome in Alan Dittmeyer. And Pontoon Jody says, how often do you eat at the Big Texan? Is that your favorite restaurant?
The Big Texans in Amarillo. It's about a 4-hour drive from here, Jody.
Oh, wow.
I every time I go out east in any way, I try and stop there though. I like that place. It's a
Big
very
Texan is good.
it's a very good steakhouse.
Yakshore has a question for you. His son is now in bed. He said, your grandfather, excuse me, took you trout fishing. I also know that Chris talked about a period of time where the flatheads were almost non-existent. Is that why your grandpa went for trout?
No, because we lived up north, and there's no flathead up north in New Mexico.
Yeah, once you go past Santa Fe, it's all trout fishing.
Yeah,
You get up in those mountains up in Santa Fe area, it's nothing but hills and spring creeks and cold water and trout and salmon.
yeah, you can even catch channel cats up to a certain point, and then it's all trout water.
Right. I do remember some things about the state I was born in.
Now, if you go to like Navajo Lake, there are some other species of fish there. Which Navajo Lake is a big lake. It's probably the biggest body of water in New Mexico. Big, deep lake on the north. But most of the streams and rivers, they're trout.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some kokanee salmon. You know, landlocked salmon. They're the
Yeah,
season.
they do stock them creeks once or twice a year with kokanee salmon. So
But that's snagging, and that's not really my thing. I don't really like to snag the fish.
no, kokanee salmon have that real soft interior mouth, so you can't really set the hook. Because if you do, you're gonna rip the hook out.
Yeah, Yakshore wants to know what's the difference between a brown trout and a German brown trout.
I really don't know. I think the German browns were introduced at a certain point, but there was always browns here.
I
Uh,
can,
I can't really tell them apart, to be honest with you. I mean, I could tell the difference between a cutthroat or something like that, you know, or other native species because of the way their mouths are, their jaws. But
yeah.
as far as a regular brown trout and a German brown, I don't know the difference.
Well, the brown trout has a black dot on it, which so does the German browns, but the German browns have the white ring around the black dots.
Okay.
That's how you can tell the German brown from the browns. Browns have a more of a smaller head, with the German browns have a much predominant head, but on the dots, they always have a white ring around them for the German browns. The brown trouts just have those black dots on them.
David Smith is in the house and he says, isn't that where they have the 76-ounce steak challenge?
Yeah, it's a 76, not 72.
Yeah, if you eat it, but it's not a steak that they give you. It's
a roast.
It's a rump roast.
It's a giant rump roast cut to the size of a steak.
Cut like a steak, you know. That's a lot of
That's
meat.
not a steak.
Isn't it like 3 inches thick?
Yeah, and you have to eat everything, including all the fixings, you know.
Yeah, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the corn cobs, the vegetables, the salad, the bread. Oh,
I couldn't do that, especially
Now
not
you guys
anymore.
want me to have mashed potatoes and corn together. That's just like one of the sides that is the best.
well, in Texas, you get all kinds of sides with a steak.
We used
Do
to
you
have
like
several
the
restaurants like that here, but we don't anymore.
Yeah, you eat something like that, and you're looking to go anorexic afterwards.
Do you
And it's
cook a lot,
always
Tim?
no, I hardly ever cook at all anymore. I'm not allowed in the kitchen because they say I break things.
So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Eggs.
With Parker Pursuits in here saying rabbit. Hello to Avid, Robin, and Tim.
Hi, Jerry.
Jerry's been on fire lately.
Thank you, Yakshore. He put up a link that he says for anyone who wants to see the difference between the Germans and the regular, and he put up a link for them to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people pass out trying to eat that 76-ounce rump roast. And most of the rump roast is fat anyway.
Well, they
So
say it's a sirloin, but
it's just the last few videos I seen someone trying to beat it. It was a sirloin rump roast, but it had a lot of gristle and fat in it.
yeah, it's a lot of food.
That's enough to feed what, 30 people?
Oh, it has to
But
be.
the thing is, when I was younger, if you didn't do it, it was like $50.
Right.
But now, if you can't, and you have to pay for it, it's like triple that. I don't even know what it is because I have, but I think it's like $150 now.
Yeah, last time I seen it was I think 175 for it.
Yeah, it's high.
And and if you eat it, and that everybody that's at the table with you will get the meal for free.
Yak Shore is asking a multiple part question.
B.
He said, probably already asked, what is your PB channel cat, PB flathead, PB trout, and favorite fish to eat?
I don't know what my PB trout is, because we never measured them by weight. Probably somewhere in between 20 and 25 inches. Uh,
That's a good trout.
channel cat is not more than 7 or 8 pounds, I don't think. Uh, I wasn't always into weighing fish, so I don't, I could have caught something bigger before. Flathead is less than 10 pounds. I never caught a big flathead in my life. And then the blue, which we already talked about, is probably in the
Yeah,
mid
that was
30s.
what 30 something pounds.
Yeah.
Now, are you
I'm
looking
just,
to break that blue record?
I'd like to catch a 40 at some point, but it's not the goal of my life. I'm just happy to catch a fish, any fish, when I go fishing. I'm like a little kid out there. If I
I'm
start
with
catching
you,
fish,
Tim.
I'm happy.
Okay. No, you said something a few seconds ago. What is your goal in life?
I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever it was, I think I missed it.
We never miss it.
It passed me by.
Never.
No, it
I
never
right
passes
now,
me by. It always
right now, I
comes back.
just because I have some serious health issues. Right now, I just try and live every day for what it is,
There you go.
and just try and. I mean, I'm not gonna get rich anymore. That part of my life is gone. You
Right.
know, I'm in my mid 50s, and even though I got a good job and I'm still able to earn, I can't go out and do a lot of side gigs like I used to do, or earn money on the other ways. So, I mean, I pretty much decided I don't even need any of that stuff as far as material things. I just have what I have and try and live every day for what it is. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
A
'Cause
few
I
people
don't.
in chat have stated what their goals are. Yak Shore says, my goal in life is to see my kid graduate high school. And Catfish and Crappie says, my goal in life is to keep being able to fish.
Well, Mark, you inspire a lot of people.
I get up in the mornings and just say, "Thank God I'm just for another day."
Yeah, well,
Amen to that.
that's true. Just to be thankful. Be thankful for the blessings God gives you each and every day.
I mean, I don't like to dwell on any of that stuff, or even put it out there, but it's true. I mean, that's just right now. I just live every day for what it is, and just try and stay humble and try
Yeah.
and just enjoy every day.
Now, a quick update after we're done talking with Tim and the giveaway is over. We will be doing the drawings for teams for the battleship tournament. So if you're in the tournament, stick in here and watch to see how we're doing this because I'll go over it more afterwards.
Do you have the wheel of it, or how are you going to do this?
I got the giveaway tool all set up.
Well, let's do it.
The wheel. Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. Chris wants to give away a custom Muddy River rod, the new ones that he's doing. They're a hand-painted rod to your design. He'll put your logo on it, or however way you want it. He has some kind of pre-made designs if you want to choose one of those. The catch is that he's out of town right now. He's in Hawaii, and he won't be back for a week. So if you win, you're going to have to wait, and then we're going to have to put you in contact with him so that you can get your designs made and take it from there. But he's a man of his word, so I don't foresee any problem. But just let you know that you won't be getting the rod tomorrow, or it won't
Do
be shipped
you have
tomorrow.
them contacting Chris, or are they going to contact you to contact Chris?
No, you can contact me either through Messenger, or if you have my phone number, or else you can email me.
And what's your email?
oneshoefishing@gmail.com. That's WANSHU.
All right, everybody, this is what you're going to be putting in for the giveaway.
Oh, I thought you. Thank you, Yak. Sure, yeah, this one helps me out. Avids is next week. Oh, that's going to be fun to watch all these Tims coming up. And thank you, Yak Shore, and Melissa for all your help tonight, and Mark and Jody and just everyone, Dustin, and you've kept this really going.
I wanted to make it simple. Oh, can you pin that email that Melissa just posted in chat for the winner?
Oh, that's just his YouTube
That's
thing.
Chris Forrest's YouTube.
Yeah. So
No, Melissa just posted
But
Tim
because
Newman's email.
he's not here, and I don't want to forget, and I don't he's going to be checking in any social media or any email.
Right. Oops, I'm sorry.
Contact me. I'll get all your information, and I will put you in touch with him, and it'll go from there. But like I say, nothing's going to happen for at least a week because he's out of town. He's in Hawaii on
yes,
vacation.
Avid, that's a good idea. I will pin that to the top.
We have
There you go, Melissa. That's right.
whoops. We have 21 entered, and we have 37 in chat. It's going to be a Muddy Rivers catfish rod, special design of your choice. So it's going to be an awesome rod. Now, will that be
the new custom rod that he's putting out?
Yeah, will that custom rod either be the flathead rod or the blue cat rod?
I think that what he's doing on the customs are the blue cats, but I'm not sure.
Okay. But if you asked him to do a flathead rod custom, he would do it.
I can't speak for him, but I would imagine. Or if he just wanted a regular rod, I'm sure that he would do that as well.
I need to find out what one of those things costs.
I think they're around $100 right now because of the custom paint job.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, because you can get it painted any way you want with your logo, any designs. If you want to add, fluorescent to any part of it, or
he had them at CatCon, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, some of them, are coming out now with like the lightning, kind of a lightning design shows lightning shooting all the way up the rod. That's really neat.
Those
But
are
you
the
can
ones I like. The ones that he had like that, the lightning strikes on them.
but you can pick any design you want. Put your own personal logo, your own name.
Those are awesome. Now, I know you met Chris Flores, but at what point in time were you really hooked on one of his rods?
Uh, Probably 3 months later when he gave me one.
Nice.
Nice. Now, I've always
I mean,
wanted to. Go
well,
ahead.
when I first fished with him, I didn't know how the game worked or whatever, and I brought all my rods or whatever, just my whatever I was using for catfishing at the time. But I didn't need him because he has all the rods on the boat and everything.
Right.
So I right away saw the difference between a real catfish rod and a Walmart rod. And now I just use strictly that, except for I do have a couple of ugly sticks that I use for bait or for small stuff.
Hogleg says I have a one of a kind, one issue fishing sticker.
Yes, he does.
And Melissa says, that's awesome of you, Tim and Chris.
Welcome in, Tony Harrison. If you're just walking in, put in hashtag Tim. He is doing a giveaway for a Muddy River special edition catfish rod.
Hillbilly
Hillbilly
Hippie
Hippies. Go ahead.
says that is the best email address I've ever seen in my life.
I do have to agree that is a good one.
The reason why I use one shoe, it's kind of like an Oriental name, but it's because I only use one shoe.
Right.
It's kind of a play
Oh,
on words.
right.
But when I seen that email, it kind of reminded me of a Chinese dish.
Yeah.
It's funny because I just assumed it was, part of a last name or something that was important to you, but I didn't get it as one shoe, meaning you only use one shoe. That is,
Yeah, that came about because we were joking around one day that said if I was Asian, my name would be One Shoe now. And so that became my fishing name. My
Welcome
channel
in.
was actually going to be called that, but I never got around to it. I'm like lazy about that type of thing.
welcome in,
Okay.
Snake River. And
Yeah.
Melissa said, y'all be sure to hook set Tim Molina. And she posted your link again.
And I tell you what, Tim Molina is an awesome friend. He's an awesome guy. Ever since I had my channel, he's been one of my top 3 subscribers. And he's an awesome guy. He's been around a long time. He's in everybody's chat. He's helping everybody out. And Tim does have a good sense of humor, so he does like picking on chat a lot. So I got to give him 10 stars on that.
Look, lady says, Trim
Yeah.
always has an awesome sense of humor.
I always try to keep things on the light side, but sometimes I go overboard and I do offend people, and I apologize for that. If I've ever offended you.
You've never offended me, brother.
It's just something I learned early in life. You just gotta kind of just roll with the punches and make fun of life.
I just like how you keep Chad on his tiptoes on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's funny. That is some fun stuff. And Dustin says, Tim, you are an awesome supporter. Thank you so much for what you do. Not only for what you do, but for who you are. I mean, you are, to me, being freshly new in August, September, where I started fishing in September. Any of the chats I've been in, you have been a true supporter, and I've never seen you go overboard. So I don't know if you think you do it on lives or in chat, or if it's behind the scenes, because I've never seen it, and I enjoy your sense of humor.
Yeah. Well,
Every chat, go
I try
ahead.
to tone it down. And
Every
I
chat
try to
I've
only make fun of people that are my actual friends, you know, that I
right.
know can take it. I'm not gonna throw arrows at people that I don't know or that you know.
Steve says, Tim is a straight shooter. Steve, yes, Steve says, Tim is a straight shooter and he don't take no crap. LOL.
Hey, Tim can dish it out and he can take it.
He
Yeah.
can.
And I've never had a problem with him giving me grief because I know he loves you, but he also knows how to have a conversation with you at the same time. But you got to watch out for those sneaky punches when he does get you. You
It's
never
the
know
sneaky
when he's going to
punches
get
that
you.
are fun.
Danny
I'm
Stone
sorry,
says,
Evan.
"Go overboard, Tim." I love it. We keep it interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Danny's a good guy. I got to
Donald
meet him
Danny's
a
a
couple
Long.
great guy.
times. Yeah.
We have
Donald Long
29.
is in. He's another one that's a great supporter. And active fisherman. So thank you for coming in. James Arball. Hashtag Tim Molina is my favorite people.
Me and James is all bought fish together quite a bit.
He's another one I'd like to meet. Yeah. How's that fishing with James?
He's a cantankerous old guy. But I love to fish with him. Anytime that when he's around, we always try and get together.
I like that when he's a cantankerous old man.
Mr. Tully 41 is in the house, and Melissa says Tim is a sweetheart, an awesome friend, and that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. She said very awesome. I apologize, Melissa. I forgot you're very.
Mr. Duggar says Tim is a wannabe fisherman that I plan on schooling one day and not have a great dinner with.
All I gotta say is put your money where your mouth is.
There you go,
I
Mr.
agree with that
Duggar.
one. But will the alien step up, Tim?
He won't.
I think he's scared of you, Tim.
I wouldn't mind losing to the man. I mean, just the experience of getting out and fishing with him, you know?
I know. But I think he's scared of. I think the alien is scared of the Tim Molina.
Actually, Duggar knows a lot about fishing. I mean, you can't take that away from him.
No, I'm not taking it away from him. I'm just giving him a
He-
little grief to see if he'll step up to the plate.
He's like
That's
me.
right.
Circumstances have him where he is now, but away from being able to fish every day or whatever. But
Yeah.
he's quite knowledgeable. I'll give him that.
We have 31 in a drawing
And 41 in chat.
and 41 in chat. So
10 people don't want a chance at a free rod.
if you guys want a chance at a free rod, put in hashtag Tim.
Well,
Danny
that's
Stone
okay.
says, Tim ran over my foot at CatCon. I was so starstruck, I didn't wash that foot for a week.
Who said that?
Danny Stone.
Oh. But I gave you a hug to pay you back, Dan.
What were you saying, Tim?
So let's give this thing away.
All right,
Tim says, roll it.
here we go.
Look Lady is the winner.
Wow,
Congratulations,
awesome,
Look Lady. We have the email for Tim Molina. Just send them your info and realize that it's not going to be an overnight thing.
So yeah, and all
Right.
your contact information, your real name. Hopefully, put a phone number in there too, so that I can call you during the week and we can start getting this set up, so I can have all the information for Chris when he gets back.
Congrats, look, lady. That's another one that can give grief, you know, out of the blue. And I say
Yeah,
grief, and it's not really grief, but they come out with these one punchers, one liners that just crack me up.
yeah. Look
So,
Lady and his wife are really good at doing that.
what I
Look
like is
Lady,
that everybody in here in chat that participated, I thank you greatly. Each one of you deserve the chance to win a rod such as this caliber.
oh, that's a rod of all rods.
Absolutely.
Well,
And that's what I mean. These people
it's
are
a tool for your tackle box. I hope that you use it. You know.
Oh yeah, if I ever got my hands on one of those flathead rods, I'd definitely use it.
look, lady says, I don't know what to say. Oh, Buggy, I'm sorry. He said, okay, I could not find this.
What?
Well, I'm glad you're here now, Bugman.
I'm sorry, Bugman. It's
James
been
Arwell says, if I didn't pick on you, I don't like you. Most likely, but there are other exceptions to that. So he gave himself an out. James, you're a sweetheart.
so. What is your favorite time of the year to fish?
Probably the fall.
I can understand that one.
I like I
Cool
like to
weather.
fish. I like to
Huh?
fish from September, October, and November. Those are my just right when it's not hot anymore and when it's getting a little chilly because I like to fish in the cold weather. I don't know. I'm kind of funny that way.
I like how you say cool weather. I said earlier today, I said my March trips where I was in the snow, freezing cold, high winds, that isn't my time to fish. You're right. The cool weather and the sunshine is for me.
I think my PB we caught in January.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, lady says, thank you, Mr. Molina. I'm speechless.
Don't forget to send me your information.
Yeah, please email him. We have his email up pinned at the top of chat, and we got also pinned to the bottom of the screen on the screen for you.
Melissa Rock. She
And
always helps everybody.
She
Melissa
does. 'Cause
just
look at the,
put the email back in chat again for you, look lady.
and told you the information to include your real name,
Yeah,
YouTube name, address, zip, and a phone number. Thanks.
yes, thank you.
Hi,
That is
Annette. Annette Catfishing's in the house.
Miss Annette. Chucky and Annette are great people. I met them at CatCon too.
oh,
They're
we got a
awesome.
lot of great people in here. James says, when do I like to fish? Anytime is my favorite time.
That's a good one, James.
That's a good punchline.
Buggy says, which is Bugman 22. He said, I will send him my look lady's address, LOL.
Yeah, I already kind of know the address you'd send, and it'd be his name with your address and your phone
Yeah,
number.
right.
So, like I was going to ask you, what was it like having Chris Flores modify your wheelchair for you?
That was a nice birthday present, you know. That's what he did it for on a birthday as a birthday present.
That is a great birthday present.
And I seen the video where he did it, and he was doing it to surprise you on it.
I
And
still have tackle from then, from that present. Luke from Catfish and Carp gave me a
yeah,
big old spool of line that I still use of braid,
yeah,
and I still haven't finished with that big old spool.
wow,
That is awesome that Luke sent you a gift.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of hooks and different stuff, but I still have the part of that spool, original spool, and it's awesome line.
That's awesome. That Chris did the wheelchair and Luke from Catfish and Carp sent you a big spool of line.
Yeah, he sent like a care package, a box with all different kinds of stuff, like hooks and weights and just different tackle.
James said the last time Chris Flores went out, he had to use 4 windsocks. The wind was so bad.
Wow. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the
they have
wind is
people
bad
like
always
that.
down here in Mexico.
They have people like that that's big in YouTube to send you that stuff is really amazing.
Cold Creek Catfishing says, hello, everyone. I just got in, been out cutting grass and doing honeydew stuff.
Bummer.
That's a real bummer.
I put astroturf for my whole yard, so I don't have to cut grass. But the weeds
Bugman says, Tim, I feel bad. I didn't know you were in a chair.
Well, I'm not always in a chair. I mean, I use it most of the time, but I do have my artificial leg. I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
My prosthetic. I mean, I use it on occasion. Actually, every time I go out, I have it on because I have, in order to get my chair down, I gotta kind of hobble back to the back of the car to get it down.
Right. So you're not always confined to the chair.
No, not. I mean, not 24/7, but if I go anywhere, I usually take the chair because it's too hard to get around now. The prosthetic doesn't get along with me too good.
So that's good that you have an that you're not always confined to the chair. That you are able to get up and walk around and with
Well,
mobility.
yeah, I use a walker,
Right.
because I just I don't know. I guess I was too fat for the handle my weight. I never took to the prosthetic.
Yeah, I got to quit visiting that buffet.
Me too.
That seafood diet at the buffet is not helping my diet.
I don't even know where you find buffets anymore. They're all gone.
Over here, well, there's plenty of buffets. You got Chinese buffets, you got Korean buffets, you got American buffets, you got Mexican buffets, you got Italian buffets.
Wow.
You got all the mixed buffets, like they closed out when they were at CatCon.
Oh yeah, then you get the Korean buffet here too. So there's enough buffets here to keep a guy fat.
James Alvar said he got to fish all day. That is very nice to hear, James. And Buggy says he has brain damage, not choking brain damage. He had a few concussions racing, and they have done CTs, and he has memory issues. Well, Buggy, I have to tell you, for someone that has, I don't know if you would consider that, a TBI. I guess you would because it was traumatic, but you're an okay guy also. Always there supporting someone.
Look,
How
lady
come you
said.
didn't?
Look,
How
lady
come you
said.
didn't come on
No,
with your
it's
picture?
What's that, Tim?
How come you didn't come on live? Why are you hiding behind your icon tonight?
Oh, I'm my picture
Yeah.
because I'm laying down with my leg up. I took a fall this
Oh,
morning.
I didn't know we could do that. Shit, I would have been laying down.
You could
Oh,
have
I
done that.
had to.
It'd been all right.
It was funny because I was teasing J Dog when I dislodged
Yeah, I seen
my
that in the
tackle,
mud.
and then I landed in the mud. And I was fine initially because it was the adrenaline and like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But I did it partly behind a big rock so no one knew. And they're like, what are they doing behind that rock? And I just came out and I was drenched. I was muddy and drenched. And it just kept burning and burning. And well, what it was is, and all the cuts and the bleeding was a whole bunch of the sand and grit, because the rocks I fell into and sunk into were sharp. So I came in and took a shower right away. But yeah, that's part of, my illnesses is the frequent falls. So that's the importance of what Dalton's going to be to me is
Yeah,
my
I
security out in public.
I try my best not to fall.
Oh, me too.
I mean
I,
that.
I try my best not to fall at the age I'm at now because getting up is a pain in the butt.
And my story behind this is that because I was teasing J Dog, he pushed me in all the way from Kentucky because I was making fun of him because I got my tackle back and he didn't. He lost so much today.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you did.
Melissa, it's fine. I came out laughing. She says, I'm sorry you fell, Robin. It's part of life for me now, and I don't let it get to me. You can't let the bad stuff bring you down.
Yeah, you're right. You can't. You just gotta push on.
I didn't let anybody know butterflies and sunshine. I got hurt. I said I was fine, and then um
I
yeah,
can
it was
kind of
after.
tell just by the way you were walking that you got hurt.
Oh yeah, it got bad. My knee's like a basketball right now, but
Right, but I can tell by the way you're walking around that rock and walking because I know you and I could tell you were hurt.
yeah. So I'm sore. I'm laying down, and when I lay down and I prop it up, by morning it should be okay, just to help with the swelling. So that's why I hid behind the icon. I don't like to broadcast injuries. It's
I
I
understand.
I hide it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you do that. Come on.
Oh no, no. I didn't feel like I had to. I wanted you to know that I wasn't hiding and that you were important and that I was very, very excited about the show tonight. And thank you everybody for your well wishes. And James, I fell in the live today in the women's tournament. So that's the fall today. Yesterday I had a fall and it was on my boat when I was getting it packed up, ready to pull out. Because I took the boat out myself. My husband had to work. So that was my first venture out with the boat by myself. And I didn't have to worry about launching it or docking it, coming back in. All of the people there, the other captains, the veterans, they were all like, how can we help? And there was just, everybody just came together and made it so it was a fantastic day. One of the best days
Awesome.
of my life. So
All right,
there's the answer to your question. It was long winded, and I'm sorry.
I'll be right back, Robin and Tim.
Okay, Avid, take your time.
How long does this thing last, Robin? I'm getting hungry.
Well, we can, when Avid comes back, we can close it out if you'd like.
Oh, it's been over an hour already. I don't know. I'm not complaining,
Yeah,
but
we have been.
as long as we still got a crowd.
Oh, yeah, there's 36. There, we got up to 45, I think was the highest I saw. Danny Stone says he's packed up, heading home. Slow day, 2 flatheads and a gar. Good catches, Danny. And thank you for coming in while you were fishing.
We'll see you tomorrow somewhere else, Danny.
Yeah, Danny's always fishing somewhere.
Get home
Is, who's
safely,
go,
Danny.
who's going live tonight? I've got about 13 YouTube notifications since we've been here.
You know, I don't
Somebody's.
know because somebody always does.
Yeah, someone always goes live, but uh, it's been. I don't want to cut this short, but you're always welcomed up here, Tim. Anytime you want to come up, I consider you a good friend and all that.
Oh, I do too. Tim, I
Oh
hope
yeah,
you realize that I considered you a friend from uh, pretty much the first time we talked in chat
Why? I'd like to know.
because of
it's
your
just
kindness and because of your wittiness. Um, you always showed concern when it mattered, and you always were in tune to things going on.
right.
I like to, I'd like to think that I'm observant. I always watch what's going on.
You
You
you do
do.
do that.
It's part of my job. God, it's raining. It started raining here hard.
Bugman says Tim is part of the family. He's always supporting us and other people in the family.
Absolutely. And it's just, it's very, very noticeable.
Yeah, and Tim's always in chat, and he says hi to everybody that comes in.
I try
He-
to, but here lately it's been kind of hard.
Yeah,
Like
because
today, this morning I was in the women's thing, and I had such a headache I couldn't even read the chat.
yeah, but when chat gets rolling, it's hard to say hi to everybody because when it's moving so fast, you can't keep track of names. And I do agree with that. It's hard to keep track of names when it's moving so fast.
Tim, I
So
appreciate you coming up and talking with us and being with us and sharing your stories and just in the rod. That is fantastic.
that's really fantastic doing a ride giveaway. I was not expecting you to do that, and I know
Well,
Robin wasn't expecting it either. That is a total surprise.
Yes, very
you do
much
what you
so.
can do. I'm not. I know that I hope the other people who are selling rods now don't get offended or whatever. But
Oh,
hey,
That's one thing I've learned. Anybody who's selling rods is supportive of the other people selling rods.
I'd like to think so.
I mean, Freddie for one, Uncle Lou for another, um, Chris Flores, they all support because I really see this as a catfish family.
oh yeah. It's a Parker says it's great finally meeting Tim at CatCon.
Who said?
Parker Pursuits.
Oh, Mr. Parker. Yeah,
I agree, Jerry. It was,
Jerry's a good guy.
Oh, now you got another number one fan. You got Tim Look Lady saying now I'm Tim's biggest fan. So that's an 18 away battle royal.
Bugman is asking where you live at, Tim.
I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And James Arball says he should be out your way in August.
Right on.
Believe
And
it or not,
Butterflies and
Tim.
Sunshine says, nice to see you, Tim. I always see you in chat. It's great to show support for this fabulous catfish family. Stay well.
Thank you.
Tim, do you remember
So,
the old Bernalillo Hospital that burnt down back in
The
66, 68?
I was born in '67. Abbott.
I was born in 62 in Bernalillo Hospital in
Okay.
Albuquerque. I didn't know how it
Bernalillo
was.
County Medical Center.
Huh?
Bernalillo County Medical Center.
Right.
this is the
It's
time to
called
get
it's
your
called
last
University
question in for
Hospital now.
Tim.
Right. So I was born there and I was raised there and I went back a few times to visit there. But New Mexico is still my home place. And Albuquerque is still my home city because even though I'm not there, I still consider it my home. Home away from home.
Algie Bass is in the house. Says hi, Tim, Robin, and
Okay.
Avid.
Mr. Tom.
Now, Albuquerque is still known for the Midnight Rose, right?
For the midnight what?
The Rose, Desert Rose.
I don't know.
That was always a nickname that I've heard it known as. When I guess you're up there in the mountains to the east, and you look down on it. It's all lit up. It's a beautiful city of lights, like a rose. It's beauty. You can see that city stretch up for miles with all the lights.
Yeah, the way it sits in the valley is you can really from either east or west. Well, mostly west because you'd have to be in the mountains to
Right.
east to see it.
LG Bass says meeting Tim at CatCon was a big thrill for me.
For me too, Tom.
So, and I know
Any last
there's a lot of people. Go ahead, Robin.
any last comments for anyone? Any last bit of information you want to share? Anything we didn't ask you about that you wanted to talk about?
No, I mean I'm fine ending it right here if you guys want to.
Well,
Catfish Regulator says we would be honored to have Tim Molina to come fish with us.
Right on, Aaron. I
So
hope that you're true to your word because one day I am going to show up there.
you're more than welcome to stay up here as long as you want, Tim.
Yeah. Well, I'm missing dinner of it, so I really would like to cut it short.
Oh, you can go anytime you want, Tim.
Tim, we appreciate you. Just so you know that you are loved
Hey,
and
we don't want to keep you from your dinner. You don't keep Bigfoot away from his dinner, so I wouldn't keep you away from your dinner.
we thank you and we appreciate you
Well,
so much, Tim.
same here. Appreciate everybody that came in. Hopefully we can talk again and maybe spread it out a little more. Hopefully I can get
Absolutely.
my Wi-Fi situation here. I haven't used my computer. I'm on the phone now because I haven't used my computer since I stopped working from home, and I hadn't fired it up, and it's still updating.
Tim, anytime you want to come back up here and talk more and spread it out more, let us know.
So I can read the chat, because I feel like I missed out because I wasn't able to read the chat.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we'll
tried
bring you
reading
back up here
everything
again
that was
anytime you want, Tim.
Right on.
absolutely.
You're always welcome here. You have a free open door invite.
Enjoy your dinner, Tim.
Let me see if they made me some.
If they made it, I hope they saved it at least.
Or else I'll always have some eggs or something.
And for those of you that are in the battleship tournament, we will be doing the team drawings here next. And we'll be going over how we're doing this on the battleship tournament.
Okay, Evan, I'm gonna step out here.
All right.
I'm gonna leave you running, but I'm gonna step out.
See you, Tim.
Someone wanted to come say hi.
Who's this? Oh, the little nugget.
Yeah, she's a lovable little nugget. She's
Tom,
not
you're
scared of
going to
the
want to
camera.
catch up.
Huh?
You're going to want to catch up. Tom said that, sorry he's so late. He will get caught up. You're definitely going to want to get caught up on this. Hi,
Yeah.
Jefferson Einstein and Coastal Water.
Hey, Coastal Waters. Now, I decided since we are only going to be doing 2 days, I'm going to mix up the boat anglers and the bank anglers together in 2 days.
Okay.
So it's going to be a mixture of boat and bank anglers on both days.
To do the semifinals?
No,
Is it
for
going to
both,
be
for regular fishing. There's going to be a mixture of boat anglers on the 10th and a mixture of boat anglers and bank anglers on the 17th.
I know, but aren't we still doing the semifinal or the
Yeah,
final?
we'll be doing the semifinals and all that. But I just decided since we didn't have enough people for the second day, which we have a total of 15 people now, and I just decided to throw the boat anglers and the bank anglers all on the wheel
Okay.
and
But
spin
here's
it
my
and let it go.
question. Are we doing a boat angler and a boat and a bank angler, each division, a winner for each day that we would end
No,
up with the 4?
it's going to be whoever wins the first day and whoever wins the second day.
Okay.
The same concept as it was before, but we just decided to mix them all together since we didn't have enough for the second day to kind of balance it out.
Right.
But I got to remember if Serena comes up, we got to keep her on the 10th because she has a baby shower
On
the
the 11th
17th.
or on the 17th, right?
Right. So I hope you got a pen and paper for your team.
Do I have it? Sure, I do. Right here.
Dustin says, let's spin this wheel. And
Everybody's
yes,
so anxious to know when they're fishing.
we
I
will
love it.
discuss this after we get the teams picked up. And yes, I did rename the wheel. It's not
Bigfoot.
the wheel of death.
And Shirley T says her and Jean can only fish on Saturday too.
Who?
Shirley
Oh,
T.
yeah, Shirley. We will get you. We'll get that taken care of later.
Yep, we'll take care of it.
Now, I don't know if anybody can see the wheel in the chat yet.
I see it, but can you make it the wheel the whole picture instead of us on the side?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sorry, I
I
got to
just want to make
readjust.
sure chat can see the wheel. There we go.
And Yak Shore says he can't fish the 10th. He can only fish the 17th. Look, lady won the rod, Jody.
Hey, Jody, if you're not in the tournament, shoot me a message. I have a question for you. All right.
Buck.
Now, the first
Buck
spin
Williams.
is for what?
Buck Williams came in.
What?
So I said hi. Buck
Hi, Buck.
Williams.
No, the first spin is for Robin. I'm letting her have the first spin. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
And each person that gets spun will be taken off the wheel so they don't get drawn twice.
Yes, please.
Dang.
Whoa! Sharina and Thomas are on my team.
Now that's funny. I wasn't expecting that one. You just walked right out of that one.
I'm happy with anybody who signed up to be on my team. So what are
Oh,
you
I
talking
am
about?
too. I just wasn't expecting that. All right, now see who's on my team. Okay, I'll take it.
Susquehanna Stan.
You ready for the next one?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Oh, you got your uncle.
Uncle Don.
I have a funny feeling you have this wheel rigged.
I haven't even touched the wheel. You've done it
I
all.
know. I set all the names up, and all right, let's see who I get.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
I'll take CFM.
I'm telling you. All right, now we have two people that have to be on Saturday and one that
Right,
has to be on Sunday. Is this
right.
team that we're polling for now, is this Saturday's team?
Yeah. We're pulling for Saturday's team right now.
Okay. So
We'll
we
leave
got to
one
keep that in
spot
mind.
each for, huh?
So we got to keep that in mind when we're,
Right.
because
We'll keep that in mind.
yep. How many total names were on the thing?
There was 15, and we're down to 11.
Okay.
So you ready?
I am. Let's see who it's going to be.
See if Lady Luck holds out for you.
In that wheel.
Really?
Look at James.
Really? Wow. Oh.
Mr. Duggar says, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I know, Melissa. Woohoo. Spin that wheel. Let's
All
see
right.
who's on your team. Now, Turtle Lady
I
and
think my third
Susquehanna
person
Stand
is.
not fishing together.
Yay! I'll take Paulette. Say what?
Susquehanna Stand and Turtle Lady aren't fishing together?
No.
Okay.
No.
And look, Lady says the deck is being stacked.
Yeah, it's getting one-sided stacked real quick. You ready?
Sure am. Let's do it. Who's it gonna be?
What?
Turtle Lady.
I'm gonna fire this wheel. I'm gonna fire this wheel. Here goes nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's Saturday, so don't that one ain't gonna count.
Nope.
Cause we gotta keep.
We'll take his
You
name
have
out
3
because
and I
he
have
was
3,
drawn
right?
early, and we'll put him on Sunday.
No, he's gonna be on next Saturday. Cause it's 2
Yeah, the
Saturdays.
17th. Yep.
And you
So
have.
this is the 10th team.
I'll let you have Shrina and Thomas. And
I
I'll
already have
take.
Trina and Thomas.
Yeah, and yours. And I'll take.
Yep, just pick a name.
No, I was going to take the other one that has the fish on this Saturday, which I think is Gene and Shirley.
Okay.
They'll make 8 for this Saturday.
Yep, that would be the 10th.
And now we're going to draw for the 17th.
Yep. So, Yak Shore is on the 17th. Is he going to be on yours?
We're going to let him. It's your spin, so.
Put him on yours because he was drawn under your thing. So we'll let you, even though he would have been more than welcome on mine. I think it's fair that it would be your spin, unless you
All
want to
right.
be the first spin on this one.
Let's let him be the first spin on this one.
Okay. So we're starting again.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I've got to take that one off. Don't worry
Way
about
to
this
go.
one.
Way to go, Vago.
I forgot to take that one off in Serena, so when they come up, I'll take them off and respin them.
Yep, Shorty just realized that.
Oh, you barely got Lance.
Yeah, but I got him.
Yeah, you got Lance Hawaiian Fisherman.
I sure did. Lance Sinatra.
Will
What was that, Evan?
might be.
You're breaking up.
Oh yes. I said the will might be starting in my favor now.
No. I wanted
Yes.
Dustin.
I got Dustin. Yay.
That's okay, Lance. We got it. Hi, Tim.
Hey
Hope you got a
Tim,
plate of food for yourself.
are you ready for yours?
Sure am. Bring it.
Oh really?
It was in my favor to put him as back in and winner, chicken dinner. Yak, sure it is.
Oh, here we go. I think catfish, Curtis.
Okay.
3 left. Which
3
one do you
left.
think he's gonna get next?
I think it's going to land on Snake River.
Okay. I think it's gonna land somewhere else, but dang. Oh,
Now it
now
comes
this is a
down to
50-50 draw here.
it is Steve Mosley and Pork Chop. Last but not
See,
least, to be
Pork
found
Chop is a
defeat.
bank fisherman, and Steve Mosley will be fishing from a kayak.
Nice.
So all these that are mixed together are fishing both banks and kayaks.
Yep.
Are boats. Banks and boats.
Oh, and
So
Tim
here,
Molina says Curtis will win this.
yes.
Oh, Steve, like I said, you maybe picked one of the last ones, but you're not last in my book.
He's not last, but I got him. I got Steve.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see how you did that. And so that would mean that I get pork chop.
Yeah, I'm just going to spend it just for the fun of it, but you got pork chop.
I did. Pretty good. Winner, chicken dinner. So do you want me to read the teams for the 10th?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on 1 second. I got to rate this here. For the 10th, for my team, I have Sharina and Thomas, Uncle Don, Cool Cats, and Turtle Lady. For Abbott's team on the 10th, he has Susquehanna Stan, CFM, Paulette, Shirley, and Jean. Let's get Dustin. Melissa says Pork Chop's going to win this. And Dustin says, you're going down, Yak. My team for the 17th is Lance McCougai, Yak Shore, Snake River, and Pork Chop. Avid for the 17th is Team Snag and Whiskers, Catfish Curtis, and Steve Mosley.
Yep.
And now you're right, Melissa. Let the smack talk begin.
And those of you that are in this tournament, it's imperative that you get with us and get us your contact information so we can get you the links out. Because this is going to be a fun tournament. Yeah, I got Team Snagging Whiskers and Steve Mosley and Catfish and Curtis on Saturday, the 17th. It's going to be fun to see how this plays out.
It is going to be fun.
Yeah, sure. Did you send me a message on Messenger? Yeah, I do got his. I do have Yak Shore's information. Yeah, just shoot me a message when you get a chance. And I am looking for someone. I have someone I think that can help. Have you? Were you able to get a hold of Rhonda? Robin?
Yes, I did talk to her. I haven't told her what I needed her for yet because I came home from fishing, showered, and slept.
Okay.
So
If Robin can't do it, I was thinking about either getting Becca to do it or Jody to do it.
those are good ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a day and I'll let you know tomorrow.
All right. Let me know what comes up out of this. But no,
Sure will.
For your teams, you guys can do all the smack talk you want. You can do videos of it and post them or whatever, however you want to smack talk.
Absolutely.
But before Saturday, we will need your guys' contact information.
Yeah, I'll need to get a hold of James and Uncle Don. Those two I don't have.
Is
But it
anybody
shouldn't be
able to
too
get
hard.
a hold of? Do you have Pork Chop's contact?
Nope.
Can Melissa? Can you get a hold of Pork Chop and tell him that he needs to get a hold of Robin so we can have him for the tournament? And we need to get a hold of Catfish Curtis too.
Yeah, and looking here, Lance, Yak Shore, Snake River, and Pork Chop.
I
Tony,
don't know
we
what,
were in the same chat for a while. So I think I might have you on.
but we need their contact information because they said they wanted to be in this tournament, and it's this Saturday for the 10th for the ones that we had picked out.
What was
And
that?
I said we have the 10th already lined out. We have the 17th already lined out.
Yep. Now we
So
still do have one spot open on the 17th.
right. So if anybody wants to get in on the 17th, fishing for one spot open, let us
Oh,
know
I
now.
see. Yeah,
Hey,
Tim Molina.
hey,
You
Rick.
missed it due to
So,
work.
hey,
Welcome
Solo, how
in,
you doing?
Ricky.
We have one spot open. for Saturday, the 17th. That's right. His name's Ricky. I couldn't think of his name. My bad. Hey, Steve, you have plenty of time to finish your lights. I have two
um,
boat anglers and I have a bank angler on the 17th. I have two boat
Catfish Curtis.
anglers on the 10th and two bank anglers on the 10th.
I'll send you the information I have on Catfish Curtis.
Okay.
Okay, Abby.
And we have one spot left open for the 17th. So let Stan know if he wants in, jump in on it. Or Fishing Fever, if they want to jump in, they can jump in on it.
Yeah, there you go, Steve. That's positive. You'll have time to finish your lights.
Oh yeah, we want you to be safe because there's going to be a night fishing for both nights from 6 to midnight. And everybody make sure you have a dock demon, dock runner, or a Barbie rod that's 36 inches or smaller on your boat with you. And always have extra baits with you as well. Because there are two stipulations in here. One, if you catch a fish over 45 pounds, you can make one of your team members on the opposing team fish with a Barbie rod, dock runner, dock demon, or 36-inch whisker seeker stick rod for 1 hour. And two, if you catch a fish over 50 pounds, you can take one of your opponents on the other team rod or bait away for 1 hour. It could be their favorite rod or their favorite bait. They won't be able to use it for 1 hour. And this is
Dustin
a
is
free rod
jumping
limit
down.
tournament. What?
Dustin is jumping down. He's going to get some rest. He says, I hope you both and everyone in chat have a wonderful evening and look forward to seeing you in all the chats. Sleep well, Dustin.
Sleep well, Dustin.
Team Trader.
Hey, he didn't trade. He wouldn't have traded you. Hey, the will decided not to give him to you. The Bigfoot
That's
will
okay.
finally put, huh?
The Bigfoot will gave me the ones on my team, and I'm grateful.
Uh-huh. But when I got Dustin, I'm like, yes!
Because you knew I wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're fighting over people. Not really. We're having fun.
We're not fighting over people. We're
Dustin's
just
like,
having fun
not
doing
my
it.
fault, Robin. Yak sure says he has to go to bed too. Good night, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, sure. Now we have your contact information so we can send it out to you, the links out to you on your the days that you're going to be there.
Tomorrow I'll be sending out the ones I have, a
Right.
group chat for their day.
I can't believe you got both of them. Darn R and Turtle Lady.
I know. And James and Sharina and Thomas, Lance, Yak Shore, Snake River, and Pork Chop. Woohoo!
Snake River, I know he can catch some fish. I know that.
Sleep well, Anthony. Oh, well, everybody in here could catch
But see,
fish.
I got the Canadian fishing musician. So if he ain't catching fish, he can sing us a good song.
That's right.
Then again, I got Don R's Kryptonite, Paulette. And Shirley
Solo
and Jean.
Dolphin Adventure says, sorry, I've been missing in action a lot lately. It's just been super busy for me with work in this house. I'm not complaining, just FYIing.
Oh, I understand that, Ricky. I know how that work goes.
Absolutely, Ricky. You just take care of yourself in the house and be safe and happy, and we're all good. So you have Uncle Don's information. You talk to him on a regular,
Right.
so you can pass me that. Do you have Cool Cats?
Uh,
I can get
I'm
to with
messaging.
Jody on that.
I'm messaging Jody now to get that.
Okay. I'll need to get Snake River Pork Chop. I think I have Lance already.
Now, these cold cats is for this Saturday, right?
That is correct. Steve, this is actually last boat or angler standing. So it's just like the battleship game. Each person is like an aircraft carrier. So each get 5 hits. If your boat gets hit 5 times, you're sunken out.
Steve, the
And
best.
when you catch a fish, it's whether your team captain wants to let you call out the letter and number or decide the letter and number, or whether the captain does it. With my team, I don't know how Avid's going to work it, so you're going to have to get with Avid. But with my team, you will know your location on the battleship field prior to even fishing. So you will know what your call letters will be, so you can keep track if you're hit or not. I will also be keeping track, but just so you can be part of it and keep involved in it.
Right.
Baby.
And for those of you that are on my team, I need you to get with me on Messenger so I can get with you with your letter and numbers where you can be set on the playing field. And we will have someone in chat, our 2 people in chat, keeping track of our playing fields to make sure we're not missing hits or missing.
Right. But
Get, keep,
along the other thing is that I'm hoping Rhonda will say yes to this, but Avid and I will be sharing with her a copy of our individual positions of our boats. And she's going to keep track of that so no one can say, oh, we changed it or this or that. This is to have fun. It is a small competition, but that's not the highlight. The highlight is to fish and fun and have fun.
right. And to help the people that's fishing in this tournament get out there and get more people subscribed, come and have fun.
Yeah,
But there's a kicker to it. All the super chats will be split with the winner of the tournament.
For the 2 days, right? The overall.
The overall
Right.
tournament.
Solo says, is this an itty bitty rod battlefield tournament? Okay, I'm exhausted. I don't know what I'm saying. And Ricky.
Ricky, that is one of that little rod is one of the stipulations that one of the team members will have to fish with for 1 hour.
Solo says, I hope everyone has been good, and may the good God Almighty bless each and every one of you 100-folds. Thank you all so much. Melissa, Robin, and Avid, you're all awesome.
Hey, River Rat Bud.
30-30. Howdy, howdy.
If you still want in this tournament, we have 1 slot open.
And it's on the 17th.
It's on Saturday, the 17th fishing from 6 to 12.
So, just so everyone is aware that, the teams have been chosen. The days for the people that needed to be on particular days, it worked out. And I'm looking forward to this being a fun and a continuous tournament year after year.
Now, I just have to get the tournament set up for the first Saturday, which would be on mine.
Kelly
The
says,
second Saturday
sorry
would
I'm
be.
late, but hello, everyone. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Kelly. The first tournament will be on mine. The second tournament will be on yours.
Okay.
And we'll talk about which channel we would like to have the playoff on.
Okay. Well, we could do it on a wheel.
Right. We'll put it on the wheel and let it do that way. Hey, Steve Mosley, all the fish have to weigh over 1 pound, but numbers do count. But if you do catch one over 45 pounds, you can put in the stipulation in on one of Robin's teammates of which one will be fishing with an itty bitty rod for 1
That's
hour.
right. That's
And if
right.
you catch one over 50 pounds, Steve, you can make one of Robin's team either lose one of their favorite rods or their favorite baits for 1 hour. And that can go vice versa. And it's a 3 rod limit.
Or your state's limit, as far as if you can only have 2 rods.
I know. If they're allowed 2 rods, that's why I basically put a 3 instead
Right.
of leaving it unlimited, because that way, because like
We're not having 15
snagging
poles
was
going against 2.
like right 16 poles versus 2 poles. No,
Right.
3 poles are better odds to fight against. Hey, Samson. Steve
Hey, Samson.
Melissa says Steve Mosley's got this.
Steve, everybody's got the capability of getting this.
Yeah,
It's
everybody's
not
got the capability.
It's not only the catching of the fish, but it's the strategy of the placement of the aircraft carriers
Right.
and the guesses of the day. So it's not just fish involved in any of this.
Because remember, on the board it goes from letter A through J, 1 through 10.
That's right.
And that's a big board.
So
It can go horizontal or it can go diagonal. You just don't know how they're going to be placed on the board.
Or vertical. You can go vertical up and down.
That's what I said, vertical or horizontal. All right, but
you said diagonal.
I mean vertical and up and down, north and south and east and west.
Yep.
And it's going to be a great, because you got a big board cover.
Yeah, how many is that? A through J, what's that? 8, 10?
That's 10. Yep. 10 letters.
And 10 numbers. There's 100 places on the board, and there's only 20 with 4 boats having 5 hits. Going to be 20 hits total. So that's, what is that? A 1/5. So that's a 20% to get a hit.
Yeah, you're playing the odds.
Yep.
On open on 100 spaces, basically.
I love Ricky.
Ricky, I love you, and you're not being punished. I just like giving you grief from time to time.
I love
And
Ricky. He's the big troublemaker.
with 4 boats on each platform, that raises the possibility of hitting someone by 70% of missing a boat because it gives you much more room to spread out 4 boats. Gives you much more room to spread out 4 boats instead of the regular 8 boats that you get on Battleship. So this is going to be really fun. I won't be fishing on this one. I'm going to be sitting at home doing this because I want to focus on this thing and focus all the attention on the tournament and on the people that's in this tournament.
Yeah, and we all know how my connection is with fishing, so I will not be fishing either. I will be at home and giving my team 100% at home. So sorry, I was in the middle of
You're
letting
good.
Rhonda know what we needed.
Just let me know what she says. Because I messaged
She,
her and I haven't got no reply, but oh well. It is what it is. All right, Melissa, but if you see Catfish and Curtis or Pork Chop, get a hold of them for us, would you please?
yeah, thank you for that message, Melissa. I saw it. I didn't read it all the way because I'm, given this.
Good night, Ricky.
Good night, Ricky. Bless you.
And I'm kind of glad that this show did start early for this purpose, for the drawing and the interview with Tim, so it wouldn't be cutting into people's downtime. But it wasn't planned to go this early. It's supposed to
Um,
start regularly at 8 o'clock, but yes,
Rhonda said yes, and that she will help keep track, but she has to have some time out to get her son back and forth to work. But she'll let us know when she's leaving and, you know,
yeah.
not going to be
When does
here
he work?
at night.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, no worries, because we're both going to be at home. The key thing is that we wanted to be able to share with her where our boats were stationed so
Yeah, and
that,
have someone to help keep track of.
and she will when she's not, having to drive her, son. So good
That way
night,
we
Steve. Sleep
that
well.
way we have someone to make sure we don't miss anything
Yep.
because we're both hosts and we're both team leaders on this, and we're trying to keep track of chat and we're trying to keep track of giveaways and everything. So it's good to have someone that can
Stop
keep
your
track
frog.
of the hits and misses. Huh?
I said, stop your frogs.
That's Froggy, the notification.
Hi, Rebecca and Jamie.
Okay, Steve Mosley, message me tomorrow, all right? Hey, Rebecca and Jamie, I love that video. I love the. I went back and watched that baptism Jamie got from that catfish.
Solo, don't delete your messages so I can make you a mod. Rebecca and Jamie. I don't know if you are already, but I will too. Just give me a minute. My phone is dead, as you can see. Oh, there it comes. Nope, maybe not. Oh, you see the reflection. Come on,
Yeah,
phone.
Rebecca, that was amazing seeing him stick his hand in that catfish's mouth and end up throwing up on him.
Shirley T, thank you. Sleep well. I'm sorry you didn't get on my team, girl.
Who?
Shirley
Shirley?
T.
Who all did you want on your team that was on that wheel?
Everybody on the channel. That was
Everybody.
on the wheel.
Oh, you wanted everybody on your team?
Yeah.
I know who you
that
really wanted the most. I can tell you who you really wanted on your team.
Dustin.
Uh-huh. You let
Yeah,
that one out when he landed on me.
You cheated and you stole him.
I didn't steal him. Jody, James is on Robin's team.
My team. Jody, can you give him my number so we can text back and forth
Yeah,
or
I already sent
actually
her the
give me a
message.
Cool Cats messenger link, and that way I can message him. Because we'll have a chat with all the people on the 10th and all the people on the 17th will be on separate chats for
Now,
my team.
any giveaways that people want to have done on that tournament, you will be responsible for posting your link in chat when those giveaways are done so people can get a hold of you with your email address so they can contact you over those giveaways. I was hoping Pontoon Juddy was on it so I could have her on my team. But then again, my luck, you'd get her too.
Hey, that's okay.
She goes, send me your number and she will send it to him.
Girlfriend?
But we still have one day open on the 17th.
Yeah, so if you know of anyone that wants to be involved, let us know.
Jody put me in for Friday night.
My boat is out of commission.
I don't need a boat to fish. I don't need a boat.
I have to get my boat back in commission. Oh, wait, this is Bankers for Brian.
I understand that, Jody. Are you still doing your Flathead Challenge Friday night, Jody?
Yeah, because even if she falls asleep, she has Dustin there to back it up.
Oh, Dustin will keep her awake. Dustin's good at keeping people awake. But this is going to be fun.
This will be fun. Yeah, Jody, I'll send you my information again, my phone number, so you can give him my number. You see Susquehanna Stan.
We just
Kisses, Avid.
Stan, you're on my team, but I need I need you on Messenger to send me a message so I can send you a link on Saturday.
You're going to message him on Saturday when the
No,
tournament is.
I need him to message me so I can send him the link on Saturday.
Oh, right.
But we still have one open slot for Saturday the 17th. Rebecca and Jamie, do you want to fish it? I know that. I know Rebecca and Jamie. They can catch some
Yeah,
numbers
they
and
can.
monsters. They can have their stipulations rolling back and forth left and right with the way that those two fish.
Susquehanna Stan, and you need to get a room. He says, okay, I love you. I will.
He's fixing to get timed out.
Well, I'm glad he didn't lose that big fish.
You have Shrina, right? On Messenger?
I do. And I'll get with Jody to get cool cat stuff. Can't time out your teammate, he says. And I have Angelina's contact, so I just need Uncle Don's. Then I'll get with Lance, Yak Shore, Snake River, and Pork Chop for the following week.
Yeah, we just need one more for the 17th.
All right, well, I'm going to take some more pain meds and hit the hay so that my knee can rest up and I can wake up in the morning and be ready to play some dodgeball or something. I don't know.
Okay, Rebecca and Jamie. Good luck on the tournament. And
Good
what are your final thoughts?
As far as what?
Can I get one of the mods to post Carolina Real Screamers YouTube channel in chat?
They're actually mods themselves. But David, I just made you a mod, so if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you'd be able to click on their name and go to the channel.
I didn't know your pontoon boat went down. Susquehanna Stan says, haha, Robin, you're going down faster than my pontoon boat did.
Yeah, he ran into a log one time and he ripped a hole in his pontoon.
Oh, you're welcome, David. I want to see their fish.
What fish?
The one that they caught, the fish that they caught.
Oh, Rebecca and Jamie, they were live last night, and Jamie caught a nice big blue, and it threw up all over him.
That is funny as heck.
It was.
Okay, Susquehanna Stan, write this down because you'll ask again.
He's going to ask 100 different times before Saturday.
I know, that's what I said. Write this down. So on the 10th, my team is Sharina and Thomas, Uncle Don, Cool Cats, and Turtle Lady. Thank you, David. I'll be sure to watch that. I was out of town. So when I do my catch-up watching, I'll watch it. Avid's team for the 10th is Susquehanna Stan, CFM, Paulette, Shirley, and Jean.
And the 10th is going to be an action-packed. Hey, Grey Wolf.
Hi, Grey Wolf.
So what are your final thoughts for the night before we end this?
I think you need to make a hog leg to advertise this so we can give it to put the names of the people on.
I will get that taken care. I will get that out there with a
and
10th.
get it to Hogleg so that they can broadcast it through the week.
Right. I'm going to be working. I'll try to get that working on tonight. The thumbnail. I got the thumbnail already done because John Parker already got the thumbnail made for it.
Okay.
I just
And make sure
need.
you put which channel it's on too.
It will be, and I want. They already have the rules and regulations. I'm going to do the 10th with your team and the 10th with my team, and I'm going to try to get all the links for all of them.
Okay. I can add the link in later under edit. If you don't get to,
Cindy, the 10th is going to be on mine. The 17th is going to be on Robin's, and the playoff we're going to do on the wheel to see who gets it. And Cindy, we do have one opening on Saturday the 17th.
fishing from
Boater
7 to midnight.
Burbank, 6 to midnight.
So 6 hours shots. Okay.
Right. So if you want in on this, Cindy, let me know.
Welcome in, Grey Wolf and Cindy. Thank you. And BS and no BS.
Hey, Travis. Nice. So I know if Cindy fishes, Travis is going to fish with her. So they'll be a team if they do fish this. This is a nighttime fishing. So it's going to be a good prime time for catfishing. We'll be getting the thumbnails posted and everything up there. I'm going to try to get all the links in there, which is going to be fun. I don't have all the team names up in there.
Oh, it'll be fun. You'll do it. Not bait fish blues.
Nope.
She said that she'll talk to Travis. He isn't there, but she'll talk to him.
Let me know, Cindy.
Cindy, I apologize now. The only opening is on Avid's team.
Yes.
The 10th, the time is from 6 p.m. to midnight. Same thing with the 17th. It's for both.
The 10th and the 17th are both 6 to midnight. So flatheads, blues, and channels do count, but they all have to be over 1 pound.
Hey, Monty, welcome in.
Hey, Monty. How you doing, Monty?
Hope all is well.
This is going to be a great tournament. It's going to be a fun time. And we will have the winner of the first tournament as our guest that following Sunday night. Or we can have an open panel for the people that fished it that first Saturday to come up and talk about the tournament, see what they liked.
And if they have any suggestions to improve it.
Yeah, for next year.
Oh, Grey Wolf, that is a bummer.
That is a bummer.
He says, this is what I hate about working a high-end restaurant this time of year. This is wedding season, and I work weekend nights.
Uh-huh. It gets him away from the fishing. That bites. But with that being said, we had a great guest tonight. Look Lady won a beautiful rod, a customized.
What an awesome, awesome giveaway that was.
Oh yeah,
I can't thank Tim and Chris Flores enough for that.
Tim's out of was going to be on my channel. Hey Tim,
Hi, Tim.
Tim, there is one spot left open on the 17th for this tournament, and I'd love for you to do a commercial for this, but it's going to be a full screen.
It is going to be a full screen, and it's going to be full of action, I believe.
Yeah, it will be too. It's going to be a hard one to fit you in for a commercial. But come up to and have a commercial made for the 10 people
yeah.
that's on chat.
David, thank you. That's sweet of you.
Yeah, please get healed and get better.
I will. Like I said, I'm taking care of myself tonight so that tomorrow's a new day and the swelling should be down.
So, Tim, if you and retired Rick want to join up on the boat and go fishing this tournament on Saturday the 17th, you can do it as a team.
The opening is on Avid's team. Sorry for the ones who come in.
Hey, I say I got a good lineup for Saturday so far.
I have a good one. What's wrong with your other Saturday?
Nothing. I just wasn't expecting to get Stan.
You know what? This is what I am happy about. There's going to be competition in Turtle Lady and Stan's home that day.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Turtle Lady whoop up on Stan.
You're betting against your own team member.
Hey, Turtle Lady is still my favorite, no matter what. I'm sorry. I'm not turning my back on Turtle Lady just because she's on your team.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Turtle Lady is still my number one.
Oh, I see where I land. Thanks.
Hey, you both number one, but
You can't have two number ones.
yeah, I can. I'm Bigfoot.
That horse hockey.
Hey, I can have a number one because I'm Bigfoot and Avid. I can have one for Bigfoot and one for me.
I don't have to be your number one. That's fine.
Hey, you're still my co-host.
Number one co-host.
Yeah, you're still my number one co-host.
Oh, you're too funny.
Well, hey, if you want my number one co-host,
you wouldn't talk to me at all.
Yeah, I would, but hey, we rarely talk off screen anyway.
I know. This tournament has us talking more than we normally do.
But we do need to rectify that, though, because we do need to find out more guests and everything.
Yeah.
I still want to get Chris Flores up here.
Were you going to call him Krusty Chris? I'm telling him.
No, I said Chris.
Ah, Monty. Oh, he says, you can be my number one, Robin. Hope you get feeling better soon. Thanks, Monty.
I support her in every challenge, in every tournament she gets in, so.
You do. You're always Team Robin. It was just, a fall, Monty. My knees don't handle falls well. It's okay. Swelling will be down by morning, and I'll be up
Monty,
and at
it
him.
was water, it was mud, and she went bye-bye.
Yeah, it was clay mud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, like,
Clay,
I was.
mud, and water. Uh, it's hold on. Let me post it for you, Jody. My email is. Let me write it down. Let me post it for you.
Oh, thank you, Monty. I'm rectifying it by that's what Dalton is for. He's training to be my service dog. He was there. He didn't like the water as much. So luckily my husband was there also. Otherwise I would have been down in that water way too long.
There you go, Jody. That's my email.
But I came out laughing.
That's where you need to work on your dog to get him used to the water.
Yeah.
That way he can go in there because he's tall enough to where he can just.
Well, he goes in my pond. He didn't like the moving water.
Well, he's got to get used to that moving water.
Yeah. Absolutely. He does fine on the boat. Yeah. Where's Evan? Where's Evan? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Find it. Find it. Do you see it? You got him tilting his head.
Yeah, he's looking at the monitor like, what the hell?
Oh, my thumb's covering the.
Hey, Dalton. He's like, I want that toy.
He ate his squirrel, so he doesn't have a squeaker toy anymore. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Now you're in trouble.
I don't have it. Where's your bone? Find your bone. Find it. Where is
He's
it?
looking at you like, give me that squeaker. I want it.
Yeah, he is.
I know
That's
you
Evan.
got it.
It's a
Hey,
good boy.
well, if Angelina goes on the boat and she takes Willow,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, Jody, that would be awesome. Do you know what kind you're thinking about?
Did you get my email, Jody? If you did, I'll take it down.
What?
That's a beautiful dog. I just like playing with that dog, getting them riled up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gray Wolf and Monty. He's a special boy. He's my Velcro dog. Evan, I'm going to beat you with like a redhead stepchild if you don't stop it.
That's why I'm glad I'm so far away that I ain't gonna get beat.
And I don't care if you're avid or a Shih Tzu. Oh, nice.
Oh, that'd be cool.
David Smith. Avid, she's already hurt. She don't need a horse jumping all over her. See, even Monty agrees. You're ornery.
I can be ornery at times. I'm good at being ornery.
Would you get a puppy, Jody, or would you get an older one?
Oh, okay. Still got it good. Yeah, Monty, I am ornery. Especially with people in chat that has dogs within earshot of their computer screen. They love squeaky toys. Because those squeaky toys will set a dog off real quick.
Oh, they do. They do. And He's good. For 10 months old, he's great.
I'm good at setting dogs up in chat.
Oh, a pup. Nice.
Oh.
All right, you guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going to end this for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all very important. Oh, then you don't want a Shih Tzu, just so you know.
Those dogs that tear up shoes and everything.
They don't shed as much, but they still will shed.
Yeah.
The one that don't shed is a poodle.
I tell you what, Akitas don't shed that much.
They have that undergrowth though, and you have to do the brush out.
Right. That's the only bad thing about Akitas. You have to brush them out a lot.
Yeah.
Because they don't shed their hair, just stay in there and hang in there loosely.
Good night, Ernest.
You
David,
almost have
sorry to
to.
hear about yours. I hope you find a good new one.
Good night, River Rat. You have to brush Akitas out almost twice a week in the summertime.
Yeah. Even Dalton sheds. Luckily, it's short hair, so it's not
Yeah.
bad.
At least you have a dog that sheds hair and it goes on the carpet and you can vacuum it.
I don't have carpet. I have hardwood floors, so it's even
Oh yeah,
easier.
but you still can vacuum them. But Akitas, especially when you got 4 or 5 of them, you have to brush them out each individually, and that takes time. But it's fun. That is really a lot of fun doing that. But
Yeah.
now we got an attachment for a vacuum where you can just brush them out and don't have to worry about cleaning out the comb. It just goes right up the vacuum hose.
There you go.
I love that one. I mean, that's the best thing that's happened. I love that feature.
Cold Creek catfishing. Pitties are cool.
Pits are good, but I tell you what, they sweat in the house and they they get real bad real quick.
Golden Doodles, if you get the right blend, are really awesome, or they can be very hyper and obnoxious. But overall, they're usually pretty good. But it's not a guarantee that they'll be um, non-shedding because you have the golden, and I can tell you because I have a golden, they shed a ton more than anything else.
I need your team so I can put them on the thumbnail.
Okay, Shrina and Thomas, Uncle Don, Cool Cats, and Turtle Lady. Suddenly, I'm feeling a little blue. Thank you, Robin. Why did I make you blue?
Huh?
Catfish Dog says, suddenly I'm feeling a little blue. Thank you, Robin.
Oh, you made him blue. Okay.
How did I make him blue?
I thought you made him a mod.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, he's
I
not.
get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
he made a joke because you made him blue.
I'm like, how did I make him sad? What did I do? No,
I knew what he meant. I just had to.
oh, yeah. Labs are one of the best dogs to train to do anything. That's what one of the servicemen yesterday, had a yellow lab service dog. It was awesome. And she, hey, thank you, Jody. It took me a minute. And she would really look for him, look for him, look for him. And she always came to me to look for him. Like she'd come up to me, like point me in the right direction. And it's like, Molly, I don't know where he went this time. It's okay.
And I need the ones for the 17th.
And the 17th would be Lance McCouguy. Yeah, sure. Snake River and Pork Chop.
I'll send you Snake River's email.
Okay.
That way I can. I already got the thumbnail already created. I just have to put your team
Stanley,
on one side and my
bullhead
team on
count.
the other side. What?
Are we counting bullheads if they're over a pound?
The over count.
They have to be over a pound and then they will count.
All catfish that weigh over 1 pound count. And you have to weigh them for them to count. But if we see that they're way over a pound, don't have to worry about it. But bullheads, you have to weigh them to make sure they're over a pound. Yeah, he's blue too. So whenever you're ready, Robin, you can end it.
Alrighty, I'm ending it. I'm messaging Jody before I forget.
You can close us out and end it because I'm over here in Photoshop.
Oh,
When we're
that's a good
talking.
idea, Jody. I'd like to also bring Tara up as a guest because she won today's women's tournament thing.
I
So
want
we
to
can
get
get with both of
Tara up
them.
here.
Oh, really? Tanya got a new PB today?
I like to get Tara up here.
I would
Tara
too.
Blackburn.
Alrighty. Good night, everyone. Sorry for carrying this on longer than I had to, but it was enjoyable to talk to you all. Have a nice week, and may God bless you.
Amen.